Okay, in this video I'm going to kind of leave you with something of an open-ended question if you happen to be a creative, okay? So, Paul Erdös was a prolific mathematician, and if you're not familiar with superstars in the world of mathematics, then you may want to Google him and just find out precisely how prolific he was as a mathematical innovator of sorts, okay? So I want to reference a couple of quotes by him and then ask you a question. And I think answering this question, whether in plain language or kind of through your silent planning, is indispensable for you if you want to be maybe competitively creative in a certain sense, or uniquely useful to others. So at one point, Paul Erdős said, "A mathematician is a machine for turning coffee into theorems." He was famously kind of extremely dependent upon amphetamines and not just coffee itself. There's actually a miniature article titled something like Paul Erdős, the Man Who Loved Only Psychostimulants. And it's kind of the preface for the discussion I want to initiate today. When abstaining from using amphetamines, I think particularly Benzedrine or something, because a friend challenged him to do so for a month, he said, I didn't get any work done. I'd get up in the morning and stare at a blank piece of paper. I'd have no ideas, just like an ordinary person. You've set mathematics back a month. That's quite an astonishing statement from someone who is clearly one of the most brilliant mathematicians and just human beings of all time, okay? So my question to you, if you're creative, is this. Would you accept, say, a 20-year compromise in your lifespan or your probable lifespan? Let's say instead of living to 82 years, you live to 62 years, if you could be 4 times as productive. And I'm considering a life scenario here within which you can't just have your work meaningfully supplemented with or completed by any variation of artificial intelligence or any other technology. Your answer to this question may determine your relationship with different kinds of informational inputs and lifestyle choices you make to try to be uniquely helpful to whoever it is you're trying to help, you know? So, I don't know, I do certainly love caffeine and a couple of supplements. I drink caffeinated beverages. I'm not willing to take Benzedrine or any under-researched cognitive enhancers or Adderall or modafinil or anything like that. But I have some idea of what I'm willing to give up in order to be of maximum use, whether through its, YouTube videos or just long-form writings or maybe deep friendships with certain people who need or have an interest in becoming a healing force in the world. Once you know your answer to this sort of question and affiliated questions, your path to the kind of full scope of impact that you want will become clear to you. All right, take care.